Ayo suddenly heard the voice of Dola calling her from grandma's bedroom, saying, "Ayo, your mom is back. Start gathering your things. You are going to your dad in the village called Akunkun today." When Ayo's mom saw her, she asked, "Where is your report card?" She replied, "I can't see it, ma." In the course of searching for Ayo and Afe clothes, Ayo's report card and her exercise books was found, and it was discovered she scored 0 from her first day in the school to the last day. So she was in the last position of the class. It was a show of shame for her that day. Everyone made jest of her with no iota of compassion. A compact town with most of the buildings clustered along the road. All the buildings were roofed with iron sheets. This town has 7 streets. Within these streets were 2 churches, which were located in the 2nd and the 5th streets. The mosque was in the 3rd street for the Muslim community to worship. A partially equipped small clinic was there, which provided essential medical care and services for the welfare of the people. A small efficient post office was there, where residents sent and received mails as well as access basic financial services. But the most vibrant place in this town is the market square, where there are a lot of big trees with their branches as shade, where the residents gather to socialize, trade, share tales, and some true life story, and some gossip on what was going on in the town. This market square served as center where various events and cultural activities were hosted. The primary school in Akunkun was in the 6th street of the town, which had a large playground with different beautiful flowers. Beside the school field was where Nigeria's national flag was erected. The pole was surrounded by stones of same size in circular form, which was painted with white color, and all the people and staff faced the direction during the recitation of national pledge and anthems every morning. Although the school was built with mud, it was well plastered and beautifully structured. The school is made up of 5 classroom blocks, with the headmaster office attached to the longest block. Each class in the school is big enough to accommodate 30 pupils, and the motto of the school is learn, grow, and succeed. Federal government agricultural farm was established in Akunkun because most of the people in the town and neighboring village was farmers, planting cottons and some food crops. The women were using this cotton to weave special clothes called Ofi in Yoruba language. It is a prestigious cloth worn only on special occasion or important gathering among the Yorubas. This town is more beautiful and well structured than Agbagba, where Ayo and Afe were coming from. Mr. Alade was living in his family house, which was opposite the only primary school in Akunkun, with his brothers and their wives and children. This house is a story building built by a mixture of stone, straw, wood, and clay. The outside of the building was plastered with smooth brown clay so as to give the outside of the building a smooth touch and a beautiful look. Some artwork were also made on the windows and doorposts of the house. This made the house among the 5 most beautiful houses in the town. The design of the house is what is called Binu Konu in Yoruba setting of Nigeria, which means face me and face you. There were 4 rooms in the down floor with a big backyard. In the backyard, there is a big firewood kitchen, 5 small rooms, which 2 of them were used as store of firewood, and the remaining 3 rooms were used as water storage room where drums were kept. This was crucial because the pipe-borne water was not constant in this town, So anytime there was pipe-borne water, children were made to fetch water to fill all the water drum in this store to keep for the days of scarcity. A space for weaving of Afe was created in the backyard for the women. A wooden staircase was constructed on the left side close to the entrance door of the second room in the down floor. Immediately after this staircase is a big sitting room with a beautiful and colorful well set upholstery with the center table and the flower vase on it, which fascinated Ayo, who was always get attracted to flashy things. This house was decking with a strong wood, which served as floor for the upper part of the house. In this sitting room, there are 4 windows and beautiful curtains hung on them. To Ayo, this place was a paradise as at the first time she was entering the sitting room. There are 3 other rooms in the upper part of this building, and Alao Alade family was living in one of the rooms. Mr. Alade, their father, was already seated outside waiting for them, his wife, Ayo, and her younger brother, Afe. He was so happy when he set his eye on them. He carried Afe, the younger boy, in his hand joyfully and asked Ayo to sit very close to him. Their dad introduced Ade, Ayoka, and Ajayi to them as their elder brothers and sisters. That day was the first time Ayo and Afe knew they had elder siblings. That very day, one shocking thing happened to them as Ade beat Ayo and Afe for disrespecting him. This was a big surprise to both Ayo and Afe because from their maternal grandparents where they were coming, no one dare beat them. Afe, who could be best described as an extrovert, asked their dad, "Dad, why was our elder brother beating us like animals?" "Because from our maternal grandparents where we were coming, no one dare beat us as Ade is doing in this new place." Their dad called Ade and warned him, saying, "Stop beating your younger ones. If they report you to me, I will beat you in return." But Ade never stopped the beating. Rather, it grew worse because he beat them for any slightest provocation when their dad was not around. A week after, Ade was taken to the boarding school by their dad where he was schooling, and the following week, Mr. Alade moved the rest of his family member, his wife, Ayoka, Ajayi, Ayo, and Afe, to the next bigger town than Akunkun. The town is called Eruga. Eruga is a charming, vibrant small town with a community-strong sense of growth and development. Located in a picturesque valley surrounded by hills and lush greenery pasture, with few residents living in it. This town had a straight layout and well-defined neighborhood among themselves because they were very closely knit together. This close-knit community boasts themselves an array of social amenities that makes life comfortable and convenient for them. The social amenities in this town are a modern water treatment plant which supply clean drinking water for every household, an efficient and effective post office for sending and receiving mails, packages, and sending of money, a small and effective police post with friendly officer which provides security for the people so that the community can maintain law and orders was there. A partially equipped small health center which offer basic medical care, anti and postnatal services for the people was also in this town. A small but centrally located market where local produce are sold was located in front of the King Palace of this town. There is a good road network which make transportation between Eruga and other communities very easy. Lastly, there are 7 churches in this town. 2 were located in each street except the street which had the biggest Orthodox church in the town. The primary and secondary school in this town were located in the 2nd and 4th quarter of the town. There are 4 prominent quarters in this town. The first quarter you enter when coming from Akunkun to Eruga is called Amu, followed by Okegaga, then onward and finally Agaga. These prominent streets were led by their individual chiefs. For Amu, the title of the chief is called Hope. For Okegaga, the title of the ship is called Oke. For Onward, the title of the ship is called Word. And for Agaga, the title of the ship was called Belu. But the king of the town is called Alashe, and he is the paramount ruler of Eruga. He was well respected and honored by all the people in the town. This town was so united in everything they were doing. Most of the men in this town were into business, while few were into farming. Their women were into clay pot making and farming. There are a lot of goats and local chicken in this town, which were reared by the indigenes of this town for business purposes. The town is known in its environment for its clay pot making, goats and chicken rearers, which lots of traders come to the town to buy and resell in big towns and cities. Christianity is a dominant religion of this town, so the two primary and secondary schools in this town were built by missionaries. Ayo was told by Ayoka that they were living in Eruga before their dad decided to send their mom for her grade 2 course. To Ayo's greatest surprise, the first day of relocation was the last day she set her eyes on their dad. She was too young to understand that their dad had gained admission for his degree program in one of the most prestigious universities in Nigeria. Their father rented a room for his family to live in a beautiful upstairs building, which was very close to the main road of this town. In this building, there was an imbecile boy living in the house. He was one of the landlord's children, which Ayo and her younger brother Afe were scared of. But their mom always encouraged them that he would not hurt them. Although with her encouragement, Ayo and Afe were able to move freely in that house, but were still scared of the boy. Thus, their mom looked for another accommodation in a new house adjacent to the former house where they were living. This house was a new bungalow, not painted as the upstairs. Not only that, the window was made of wood, not with glass in the upstairs building. But this new house was very spacious. Instead of a room where the whole family was living their mom rented a living room and 2 bedrooms. Pantry and kitchen was given to them for free. After a week of relocation, the school resumed. Ayo and younger brother Afe was enrolled in the primary school where their mom works as a teacher. Ayo was made to sit in one of the front row, and thus gave Ayo an added advantage. So for this singular reason of being able to see the blackboard clearly, Ayo's academic performances improved drastically and she became first position in the class. She was very happy to show her result to her father, that always showed great concern about her academics.